Welcome to another episode of Dox'n Reality, and I am your host, Mr. Paradox. No talking, let's get right on into the Fuck Nigga Central.
Hello? Hey babe, can I call you back? I'm in the middle of doing something. Okay, cool.
I love the way that spa treatments at five-star hotels.
Hi babe.
I'm gonna have to shut down.
Just in case you didn't get the joke, when the nice guy calls.
Hello? Hey babe, can I call you back? I'm in the middle of doing something. Okay, cool.
I love the way
And when all them niggas start, when every nigga starts treating you as the same, then you want to look for that nice guy, then what?
that spa treatments at five-star hotels.
Hi babe.
Yep, these bitches ain't shit. And a good majority of them act exactly like this.
I'm gonna have to shut down the phone. Oh my god, are you serious? No, please let me order my food. Please let me get my food. Please. Alright, she gone with her food, please. She got her food, she gone. She already paid for it.
Oh, she cooked her own damn food. She could have just went straight home and did the shit. I don't get what was the point of this. That entitlement shit, bruh. That entitlement shit. This bitch went back there and made her own griddles. Like, if you paid them, you a stupid motherfucker. Because you paid for some shit you could just did at the house. It's like mayonnaise just spilled out the jar, bruh. Almost caused a whole car accident. Ah, man, come on, bruh. Nobody should see this. If I gotta see it, y'all do too.
That's crazy, stupid.
Oh God, that was horrible. It was like 150, it was like 700 pounds of chewed bubble gum. How the fuck do you get that big, bruh? That bitch look like she be on my 500-pound life. She ain't 600 yet, so she ain't made the big leagues. You know what I'm saying?
How did you get to this? I did this. Okay? So you know what one of them was coming in, right? So I'm guys do this. I pulled together there. You was holding on this. Yeah. So go. I went, oh no. I'm honest in the winter. You stupid. You're stupid as fuck.
Trash raising trash. Sorry, but if them kids are still living in that household to this day, they're gonna be trash. And I'm just gonna say it, fuck them kids. Cause right now it seems like, and look how she talking in front of them. Like, that's stupid as fuck.
So guys do this. I pulled together.
I'm not sure if that's they mama or whatever, but if that's your mother and she's twerking in front of you like that, I mean, let's not be surprised. The reason why some of these, the amount of retardation goes on in the ghetto is probably because some of these niggas is fucking their moms. And some of their moms be looking like, damn, you're a mother? How old are you? 25? And And then, like, some of these niggas, the way they describe their mamas, it sounds like they want to fuck them. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing, because, you know, that word motherfucker back in the slavery days, they were doing that shit on some of them farms. Niggas was fucking their mothers, they fathers fucking their daughters. There was a whole bunch of that. It was a whole thing. Like, it's not like this is made up.
You was holding on this. I'm not a single
You're stupid as fuck. I do dope.
Yeah, wait, what you
Alright, let me
doing?
show you some shit on the thing before.
Take me, mama. Put on that, Bubba. Hold that. You get that lotion.
Bow, yeah. Hey, bow.
While I'm moving, pause. Wait, what you doing?
Them children are doomed. Them children gonna be doomed. I wouldn't be surprised if she already fucking them kids, bro.
Misinformation. So Lauren Verno and our News 4 Jax Trust Index team is hard at work to help separate fact and fiction. So, Lauren, what did you find out?
Tarek, Joy, so what we know right now, this is the post that is circulating around social media. It's a tweet that says, these are 3 of the 4 volunteers who developed Bell's palsy after being vaccinated with the Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. So that's where we started with our trust index.
This is something that's popular going around social media now, particularly amongst the anti-vaccination crowd.
UF Health Jacksonville director.
What was that?
That's where we started. These are 3 of the 4.
It's popular going around social media now, particularly amongst the anti-vaccination crowd.
UF Health Jacksonville Director of Infectious Disease Chad Nielsen says misleading posts like this one are very common and reminds everyone not everything you read on social media is true.
There's no evidence of that for this vaccine yet. Certainly when Pfizer released their clinical trial information, the ad.
So a company that has been sued in the past for, what is it, $2 or $3 billion over medical misconduct, and we're supposed to believe them. Why? And let's see, what was that bill passed in 1984, 1986 about you cannot legally sue them in the event that something goes wrong with their vaccine? Why the fuck would I trust a company that has that type of track record?
First events were reported. There was nothing serious. I'll go on and say there were deaths in the clinical trial.
Because you're so fucking good. Yeah?
I'll go on and say there were deaths in the clinical trial.
None of which were due to the vaccine.
No! Fuck no!
To be clear, 4 participants in the Pfizer vaccine trial and 4 participants in Moderna's trial did experience Bell's palsy, which in its simplest form causes the face to droop. In Pfizer's trial, all 4 participants who experienced Bell's palsy received the COVID vaccine.
You know, I think they already know.
However, in Moderna's trial, 3 participants who experienced Bell's palsy got the vaccine, 1 got the placebo. Dr. Elizabeth Ransom with Baptist Health says that should not deter anyone from getting the vaccine.
Just like there were some cases of appendicitis in study participants, both in the placebo arm and in the vaccine arm.
So the one who got the placebo didn't get anything, but the other 3 did. Just a coincidence, right? Just a coincidence. Okay. Disregard all common sense. Okay.
Well, appendicitis happens in the population as well, so these things will occur naturally.
The FDA recognized these cases.
Not wrong. This shit doesn't just happen.
Cases of Bell's palsy before approving Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine, but says there is no evidence to link the two.
Good point.
It's important to note that the reaction didn't happen immediately after the vaccine was administered, but in all cases weeks later. The FDA is now recommending surveillance of cases of Bell's palsy as more people get vaccinated.
I am a registered nurse in Nashville, Tennessee, and my name is Kalila Mitchell. I'm reaching out to everyone about the COVID-19
think I did this video, but if not, here you go.
Vaccination. I recently took the COVID-19 vaccination. After the shot, I felt fine, but within 3 days, I went to the doctor because I had problems with my face. The whole left side of my face, actually. I have Bell palsy now. And as you can see, I can't smile. I'm trying to smile. I'm just kind of embarrassing for me. But I just want everyone to know that I think this vaccination is the worst thing ever. And I would not give this to anybody, even my worst enemy. Please, America, they do not care about us. Do not take this vaccination.
The side effects for the Moderna vaccine sound concerning. We looked. After the second dose, at least 80% of participants experienced a systemic side effect, ranging from severe chills to fevers. So, are these vaccines safe?
Well, the FDA, not being pressured, will look hard at that. The FDA is the gold standard of regulators, and their current guidance on this, if they stick with that, is very, very appropriate.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And you know, the side effects were not super severe. That is, it didn't cause permanent health problems for the things there. Moderna did have to go with a fairly high dose, and so to get the antibodies. Some of the other vaccines are able to go with lower doses to get responses that are pretty high, including the J&J and the Pfizer. And so there's a lot of characteristics of these vaccines. It's great that we have multiple of them that are going out there. And yes, I think
you know the data better than I do.
government-
But the data showed that everybody with a high dose had a side effect.
You know, I think they already know.
The question was, are the vaccines safe? That nigga did not answer that shit at all. That nigga danced around that shit like a 90s floor line dancer, like a 90s boy band. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all something interesting real quick. Let's see, where is it at? 15. There we go. Oh, let me double check it real quick. Let's see. There we go. Refresh. All right. 15 books Bill Gates thinks everyone should read. Life is What You Make It, Where Good Ideas Come From, Moonwalking with Einstein, Tap Dancing to Work, Making the Modern World, The Sixth Extinction. Why the fuck is he reading that? The Man Who Fed the World, The Rosie Project, The Great Gatsby, man who pretty much hides behind everything, throws lavish parties and all that shit. This book should be of particular interest right here. How to Lie with Statistics. Matter of fact, let's open that in a new tab. Let's see. What was the synopsis at? They changed that shit. There it is. Let's see. Runs the gamut of every popularly used type of statistics, probes things such as the sample study, the tabulation method, the interview technique, or the way results are derived from the figures, and points to countless number of dodges which are used to fool rather than to inform. Continues to dispel false beliefs and inform the statistically naive. Exposes how advertisers, government, and the media mislead their audience through the misuse of statistics. Then explains how the reader can see through the smoke and mirrors to get to the real meaning, if any, of what is presented. Interesting book. And supposedly Bill Gates is an avid reader. Supposedly he reads like 150 pages an hour. So if the motherfucker can read that goddamn fast, it would not be that hard for him to read up on information like this, like that. And how many pages is this book? Let's see how many pages. It doesn't say. But yeah, How to Lie with Statistics, Sapiens, Humankind, and all that good shit. How Not to Be Wrong, The Power of Mathematical Thinking. I'm just saying the title is kind of like just But he recommended how books he recommended on reading. So yeah, just keep that in mind. How to Lie with Statistics and How Not to Be Wrong. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt and look into it.
Yeah, but some of that is not dramatic where, it's just, super painful. But yes, we need to make sure there's not severe side effects. The FDA.
Yeah. But remember, the question was, are the vaccines safe? And he did not answer. But that's all the time we have on this episode. So, leave a comment, leave a like, dislike, share, just interact with the video. Just let me know you still rocking with me. But that's all the time we have right now. So, Mr. Paradox over and out, and make sure you tune in for the next episode.